Present. Okay, so hey guys, this is the next quick video in our series about designs we did for a potential partner, TGI Power. Today, I'm going to show you a project we did that had a really quick turnaround and how you can impress your clients with quality drafts in a speedy way. So first, this is the second video in our installment. And if you haven't watched the first one, it kind of explains more about our client and will give you more insight onto the research process. If you don't have time to watch that, I'm going to review it quickly here. So let's get into it. TGI Power is a publicly traded clean energy company that we connected with about a potential joint venture. They own beautiful land in Mexico, which they want to turn into a smart, eco-friendly resort. Our company primarily focuses on real estate joint ventures, but when we work with others on these, we usually handle all of the branding as well. So we started this really detailed presentation proposing ideas and presenting research we did about the area and its target market. This gave us a lot of clear insight into which way the design direction should go and what should be included in the marketing. We covered this in another video, but I'm going to link it below as well. So for our next deliverable, the one we're showing here, this client had a press conference for which they needed large banner displays. And once again, this project had a very quick turnaround. Typically for something like this, I would use Illustrator, but because I only had a few hours to complete it, I used a wonderful tool called Canva. And if you don't know what Canva is, you need to check it out. It's an accessible web-based design software that allows you to mock up professional looking materials in absolutely no time at all. They have in-house graphic designers that give you basic templates to work with, and then you can dress it up from there. Typically, the customers we work with will have established brand guidelines, but in this case, I had free range. Because I was starting with a blank slate, it was a bit overwhelming to do in a short period, so I used Canva as a source of inspiration for fonts and layouts. I originally went to their marketing materials templates, but I didn't really see anything with the feeling I was going for, and I wanted it to be more refined and elegant, so I went to publication templates instead. I chose a magazine cover and then stripped it down to only have the most powerful parts. In this case, I wanted the imagery to speak for itself. It was going to be behind a talking person, so I needed something with short, large text and an image that could stand alone. So the client has beautiful, when you're designing something, especially for one of these clients, you need to make sure that any imagery or graphics you're using are 100% free for use. You're not using anybody else's work. Ideally, you'll want to take your own photography and create a set of graphics for your client. But here I was able to use pexels.com to fill in this gap. And you can also use Unsplash as well. And we'll put that link below for you too. But the client has beautiful cenotes on their land. So I selected a stock image of those, and I also selected an image of an architectural site near their land. And I put a filter on these to better match the dramatic effect I was going for, and then I applied them to a Canva template. I had received the text on the phone earlier from the client, so after I added it, I made sure my dimensions matched the ones that they gave me one more time, and then I exported them as PDFs and sent them to the client for revision. They chose their favorite, and then they had me change one line of text, and then they were basically ready for print after that. So working in Adobe will give you more preferences for print, but Canva will work in a pinch. You just have to make sure your dimensions are correct, and any JPEG imagery you use is large enough that it won't be pixelated. So thank you for watching this video, and if you want to use any of the resources shared here, I've dropped them in the description below. If you're interested in more design videos, we have a lot more coming out soon, so be sure to subscribe. See you guys next time.